Hare Krishna. Hey, my friends. How's it going out there today? Happy Monday. Yeah, the energy feels crazy today. Like some Mars, Neptune stuff is what I heard, what I saw. And that's what it feels like, some kind of war energy. And then Neptune makes it like, who do I fight? I want to fight, but I'm not sure who. But then I just looked up the astrology, and it's like Venus, Mercury, or something. So, today's a great day for connecting and loving relationships. And I'm like, what world are you living in? That's not been my experience today. I've talked to a couple other people. That's not been their experience today. How are you doing today out there? Hare Krishna. It's a difficult world, okay? Material world. We have here the Seed of Creation, chapter 7, verse 9 and 10. Look at that. Ooh, universal form. I am the original fragrance of the earth. I am the heat and fire. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're back. Sorry. Anyways, Krishna says, I am the original fragrance of the earth. I am the heat and fire and the life in all living things. I am the aesthetic's inner spiritual fire. Know me to be the seed of all creation, original and eternal. I am the intelligence of the intelligent and the effulgence of all great and powerful persons. I was hoping it would be a verse like this, just describing Krishna's amazing glories. So 7, 9, and 10. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. This is a continuation of what we read yesterday. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Okay, I'm going to read this. I'll read the part for 10. So here's 9 and 10 again. 9. I am the original fragrance of the earth. I am the heat and fire. I am the life of all that lives. And I am the penances of all aesthetics. Cool. O son of Pritha, know that I am the original seed of all existences, the intelligence of the intelligent, and the prowess of all powerful men. Purport. Bijam means seed. Krishna is the seed of everything. In contact with material nature, the seed fructifies into various living entities, movable and inert. Birds, beasts, men, and many other living creatures are moving living entities. Trees and plants, however, are inert. They cannot move, but only stand. Every entity is contained within the scope of 8,400,000 species of life. Some of them are moving and some of them are inert. In all cases, however, the seed of their life is Krishna. As stated in Vedic literature, Brahman, or the Supreme Absolute Truth, is that from which everything is emanating. Krishna is Para-Brahman, the Supreme Spirit. Brahman is impersonal, and Para-Brahman is personal. Impersonal Brahman is situated in the personal aspect. That is stated in Bhagavad Gita. Therefore, originally, Krishna is the source of everything. He is the root. As the root of a tree maintains the whole tree, Krishna, being the original root of all things, maintains everything in this material manifestation. This is also confirmed in the Vedic literature. Yato va imani bhutani jayate. The Supreme Absolute Truth is that from which everything is born. He is the prime eternal among all eternals. He is the supreme living entity of all living entities, and he alone is maintaining all life. Krishna also says that he's the root of all intelligence. Unless a person is intelligent, he cannot understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. Ooh, I want to read more about Krishna. Its transcendental qualities. Expert judge of time and circumstances. Krishna is the expert judge of time and circumstances. This is Nectar of Devotion by Srila Prabhupada. A.C. Bhaktivedanta. Krishna was very expert in dealing with people according to circumstances, country, time, and paraphernalia. How he would take advantage of a particular time, circumstance, and person is expressed by him while talking to Uddhava about his rasa dance with the gopis. He says, "The most opportune time is the full moon night in autumn, like tonight. The best place in the universe is Vrindavan, and the most beautiful girls are the gopis. So, my dear friend Uddhava, I think I should now take advantage of all of these circumstances and engage myself in the rasa dance." Krishna is time. Okay, let's see. I think we're gonna go here. Divine Feminine Oracle. Can we get a message, please, for the collective? It was so cool about Mirabai yesterday, and thank you for those of you that reached out to share about Mirabai. So amazing. Inanna and Sekhmet. I'm just going to do one, I think. I'll read both, but I'll only read the book on one. Inanna, the Queen of Heaven and Earth. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. That's the one we're going to read the description on. And here's the other one. Sekhmet. The Red Lady. I am pure strength. I honor my anger by giving voice to it. That sounds tempting. I kind of want to read them both. This feels like this Mars energy I'm feeling today. So, yeah, maybe we will read them both, huh? We're going to start with Inanna. Oh, I really need to put a little marker in here where all these... So don't waste your time. Fast forward. Who she is. Inanna represents the power that comes back to us when we accept and integrate our shadow. Inanna was the most prominent female deity of ancient Mesopotamia. At the height of her worship, around the Uruk period of 4000 to 2000 BC, temples and shrines dedicated to Inanna line the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. Her name is Sumerian for Lady of Heaven. Her temples housed her priestesses, and they each would take a man to bed with them on the spring equinox to reenact the divine marriage, or Hieros Gamos, between Inanna and her consort Dumuzi. The Hieros Gamos is an ancient ritual of uniting the opposites from within, the male and the female, the light and the dark, and most especially heaven and earth. This theme occurs in accounts of Inanna's descent into the underworld to find her sister, Ereshkigal. She must take off an article of clothing at each of the 7 gates so that when she finally reaches her sister, she is naked. And when Inanna ascends, she does so with Ereshkigal's power. When your soul selects her card, Inanna goes into the depths of her own unconscious to merge with her twin sister self. She becomes more powerful because she is no longer using conscious psychic energy to keep her shadow or negative attributes hidden underground. She courageously descends and faces the aspects of herself that are hard to get to when she's fully dressed or cloaked heavily in the ego. Inanna is an invitation to get naked. She wants us to drop our defenses. She wants to see how holy and sacred it is to be vulnerable. As above, so below. This is an alchemical adage that suggests heaven and earth are not so separate. It suggests that within us, deep down in the dark cages where we place parts of ourselves, the truths that exist there also exist right here on the surface of our everyday lives. So if we are exerting great amounts of energy to keep from seeing our shadow, it is actually playing a large role in our conscious life. When we can face what we think is dark or negative about us, really embrace it and see it for what it is, a beautiful broken place that's a call for love. Oh my gosh. Then we can emerge more whole. We can carry the light and dark aspects of our being, and in uniting with our twin sister from the depths, we could stop projecting her onto other women. We can see and own the hot mess we often are and not get sabotaged by it. The light must cast a shadow, and the high priestess is the one who gets called to love them both. Whoa, I think that's totally appropriate for today. And this line about the dark or negative about us is a beautiful broken place that's a call for love. The imagery I got when I read that, this is like a broken heart with cracks in it, and then I heard sometime that the cracks are where the light can shine in. So, oh my gosh, and I asked somebody once about I was going through so much heartbreak, and they seemed to be thinking it was great somehow, and I was like, what is the point of all this? Why so much heartbreak? And he said, well, I think the point is that eventually your heart will break wide open. Sekhmet, the Red Lady, pure strength. I honor my anger by giving it voice. I think I'll just let you do what you want with that. Honor your anger by giving it voice. Yeah, as opposed to denying it. What's up with the tarot today? Let's see. How do you know? What's going on? Message for the collective today. Queen of Pentacles. She's looking a little smug, or like, don't mess with her. Don't mess with this Queen of Pentacles, okay? She's got her life together. Don't give her a hard time. Ooh. Death came out. I jumped. Okay, we got Queen of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Death, Three of Cups. Nine of Cups is on the bottom. What's up with this Queen of Pentacles? She's looking smug. Ooh. She's recovered from something. She looks very successful. She's being seen for her, success. She's like a leader. She's some kind of example. And she has healed. So she's like, yeah, here's me now. This is me. I'm successful. I'm healed. I'm sturdy. I'm stable. I'm abundant. Don't disrupt my peace. And then you got the Page of Wands here. This is very carefree, playful. Kind of like not really caring a whole lot. Oh, okay. It's not coming from a great place, though. It's kind of having a like flippant attitude because it's like, well, nothing ever works out for me anyway, so sure, I'll try that. I could try that too. You want me to try that? I don't care. I'll try whatever. In some ways, having that kind of freedom, it's like a fool energy. It's a strength in some ways because there's a lot of freedom in that. And then Two of Pentacles is in the center of the reading here. This is about balance. And I feel like she's very consciously, very carefully, meticulously balancing things out because she wants them to be balanced after some kind of loss. Something didn't work out. Other things, they're totally abundant. They're totally working out. So there's this duality here. On the one hand, some things have really not worked out the way we planned. But on the other hand, they totally are. So it's like taking the good with the bad. And then you have Death here. This is some kind of transformation or major change. Regarding some kind of feminine energy. Some very creative, like fiery feminine energy. Maybe your lava. It can be also, I'm getting like tower energy, like something unexpected. Yeah, this is about family, connections, relationships, soul ties, friends. Some kind of major transformation going on there. And then Three of Cups here. This is, I want to say togetherness, collaboration, getting together. Maybe not talking about that. Maybe not sharing about your collaborations and getting together. Or maybe this is all spiritual. Maybe you're collaborating with your spirit team and you're not talking about it. Because why would you? High Priestess energy is very spiritually connected, but also very quiet. And then, yeah, Seven of Swords is not saying something. Nine of Cups here on the bottom is fulfillment, it's abundance, it's happiness, it's getting what you wanted. The sun is out here also. Ooh. I always say, when everything's going great, when you're getting everything you wanted and the sun's shining, the devil is pissed. He's just like peeking out like, damn it, they're winning. Oh, sorry. Okay, where are you? 18 minutes, yeah. Some advice real quick. Advice for the spirit based on this. Three of Swords. Queen of Swords. Justice on the bottom. Can I get some clarification on this Three of Swords? Ace of Swords and the High Priestess. This is so good. The Magician and the Page of Pentacles. Did you know you don't have to do so much work to heal your shadow? You can ask for help. You can ask for healing. You can create it. You can manifest it by asking and receiving. So you plant these little seeds. Say, dear God, help me. Help me heal. I'll tell you a story. One time I was super sick with COVID. I've shared this before, but not here. I've shared it in my life. But anyways, I was super sick with COVID. And when I was super sick with COVID, I spent about 2 months in bed one summer. And I was scrolling one day and I came across this prayer. It said, pray with me. And I was like, okay. I was literally every day praying for healing and on a major healing journey, trying to live through COVID. And so when this thing that came up said, pray with me, I was like,